Alright, ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Alright.
Hi, and welcome to Front Row Review. Tonight we are going to take a look at the movie Transformers 2 Rise of the Fallen.
You're trying to get through the title and you're already messed up.
That's not the title?
Revenge of the Fallen.
Oh, well, Revenge, Rise, whatever. Revenge, you know. I didn't see this, I swear. I did go see this.
Do not pick your nose while you're doing it.
I'm David Graves. Is anyone there? Hello?
And I'm Vince Maniaci. And this is Brandon Maniaci, back with us one more time. And
not one more time.
well, at least another time. And joining us once again, even though his last appearance was like a cameo, is Brian. Brian is Brian. So, here we go. Transformers 2, Revenge of the Fallen.
This was one of the big summer blockbuster movies now, and it's one that everybody's been wanting to go see. And I gotta say this, before we do anything, I gotta say this.
What do you got to say?
I almost didn't go see this movie.
Pray tell why, Dave.
All the reviews I've heard of this movie were just horrible. I mean, every critic, every review show, everything I've heard of all these, what are they called, Vince?
Critics?
Professional critics.
Oh, professional critics, okay.
They're just talked how bad it was, how awful it is, and you know how stupid and horrible and everything. So I keep hearing all this, and I'm like, I was not even looking forward to going to see this movie.
Which explains exactly why you and I are doing what we're doing. They just gave us ammo for the war.
So before we go any farther here, I filmed a few minutes, or less than a few minutes, of us actually going to the theater to go see this. So I'm going to go ahead and play that right now. Okay, so here we are at the theater seeing Transformers 2, and it is about 8:48 in the morning, and it starts at, what, 9:20? So, as you can see, people are waiting outside to get in here. There's a Transformers poster out here. Looks like it's seen its better days. So, here we go. Alright, now go in and get our tickets. Right after we see it, you'll see us walking out, and you hear me talking, and I was filming the big line of people that were still waiting to get in to go see it. So what'd you think of that, Vince?
That was interesting. That was real interesting.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Brandon was blown away. He couldn't believe it. Brian.
When I actually went to go see this, I wasn't even looking forward to seeing it, really. I was just kind of like, okay, you know, I was going into it fully expecting to hate this movie, to be disappointed by the movie, to think that, you know, just the first one was so good, and what did they do to the second one? I was all fully expecting to go see, to think this when I went to go see it. But thank God I didn't listen to these professional critics.
Going to see the first one, I was really surprised by it and how good it was. So when I heard that they were going to make a Transformer 2, I was kind of like, duh.
You were like, what?
Duh.
Is that your professional critic's opinion on that?
Duh.
Right, Brandon?
Not kind of.
The first 20 minutes of this movie was so freaking incredible. I was just like, okay, when is this movie going to start getting horrible? I was like, at any moment, I kept saying, this movie's going to start getting real bad any moment. guess what? The movie never got bad. It was a great summer, action spectacular, effects-ridden, blow 'em up, edge of your seat, great freaking big robot, kill 'em up, blow 'em up movie.
I thought the movie was fantastic. I loved every minute of it. I thought it was great. I thought they did a great follow-up to the first film. It was action-packed from beginning to end. Period.
And I will tell you this, I will be there opening day for Transformers 3. I'm not going to wait a week to go see it. I will be there. When the doors open, I'll be there.
So, what do you think, Brandon?
I thought this movie was not so bad.
Not so bad.
This movie had action in it that is good. The action's good.
Okay, so before we give our professional critics review of what we're going to give this movie, let's go out to random people on the street or in buildings. They're not really in the street, but they're in buildings that I just randomly walked up to and filmed, asking what they thought of the Transformers movie. And these are real people. They aren't professional critics like me and Vince. These are real people.
Or acting professionals.
Yes, these are acting professionals. So here are all these random people. I don't know any of them. Here's their opinions on Transformers 2. So what'd you think of Transformers 2?
Transformers 2, I haven't seen it yet, but all I've heard that everybody loved it.
What'd you think of Transformers?
I haven't seen it.
Did you like it?
Yeah. It could have been better, but I like it.
So what'd you think of Transformers 2?
Wonderful.
Did you see it?
Hello.
So what'd you think of Transformers 2?
It was a good movie. Don't expect a good story or anything, but robots kicking ass.
I thought they were great, man. Man, I wish they had another one. Part 3. Boy, that'd be great.
Transformers was amazing. The greatest movie ever.
From what you just saw there, this movie is for the people. It's not for the critics.
And it was for the fans. The fans of Transformers, the fans of the first film. It was out there for the fans. And for the regular people down here on Earth, unlike the professional critics who are up on the mountain of film lore somewhere, you know, that's what it was for. And those people are the ones who are liking the film.
Well said. All right, so let's take a look at what we're going to give Transformers 2. Let's start with Brian first. Is he still there?
No, Brian dropped out.
What is Brandon going to give it?
4.5 naked watts.
Okay, in my professional, non-professional opinion of Transformers 2, Revenge of the Fallen,
Not Rise.
I would give Transformers 2 the Golden Norman.
Transformers 2, I'm going to give a 5 out of 5.
Whoa! Wait a minute. Did I hear right? Only 5 out of 5?
Well, the only reason I'm giving it 5 out of 5 is because of the story. If the story was solid and it was incredible, yeah, this would have been up there with Star Trek. But I don't think this story was anywhere around as good as the story of Star Trek, though the movie was just as fun, without question. Absolutely, without question.
Go to frontrowreview.com.
And that when it comes out on the cable, I'm going to definitely DVR it so I can see it when I get off of work.
Brian.